boy in Japan on my birthday. So I said,
Mm.
cool. Oh man, I forgot those great Nintendo Switch ads.
Switchy.
Switchy. Alright, so why the hell can I get the sound from this bullshit?
You look thirsty.
I can get the sound from the bullshit from you niggas on my headphones, but the shit still comes up. The fucking sound of the picture showing up still comes up on my damn TV, man.
I think you have to change your setting on your whatchamacallit.
I don't want to, no, nigga.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of set up for when I do this
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
Yo, welcome to One Tree Hill. My name is Dave C. And
And the C stands for item.
Dave C. We
No,
skipped Dave
right
C.
now it stands for Coon.
Dave.
Dave Coon.
I mean,
What are we, Japanese?
yeah,
Dave.
on my left is
Not
Manny
with a
son.
K, nigga.
On my right
No.
is D Black,
How come he
D
doesn't get
Black
a
Renegade, and across the table for me is Trav Sim.
That's D Black?
Why you gotta put my government name out, but
I
you
know,
give
right?
everybody else a nickname? That's some old bullshit.
He's like, yeah, Manny son, D Black, Renegade.
And
Yeah.
Travis
Travis
Vincent Patterson Sims.
He didn't say no Vincent Patterson, did he?
I know. I'm exaggerating.
From
For the
Philadelphia,
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania, bangers in the air.
That's never coming back because I'm not buying another wrestling game.
Across the digital table is King T.
There you go.
They already heard you, nigga. Too
Yeah.
late.
King Travis.
Ready or not, here I
Welcome to One Tree Hill, people.
Yeah, I don't know if he sounds any different on D Black's end, but we are on.
We will
Discord
see
now.
when we watch the show after.
Yeah,
We're
now
on
I gotta
Discord now.
now I gotta lower Travis, yo, because he the only nigga I didn't lower.
We're on Discord now, and everyone's
Trav
volume
sound-
is all over the place.
Trav sound fine to me.
Nigga,
Discord.
Don't worry
I'm not
about it.
loud.
Don't worry about it.
Discord.
but I think
It's an appropriate name because that's all this place costs is Discord. Pandemonium. They weren't kidding. But yeah,
We're just testing. We're testing this show today on a different
no, we're
platform.
gonna use TeamSpeak.
nigga, no man, I ain't want to test shit, man. I don't like
Told you.
testing shit.
Told you, man.
Look, man, you ain't gotta like testing it,
Yeah,
Jack.
we're gonna use Uvu for SummerSlam.
No,
Nah, man, we're
we're-
gonna resurrect vocal from the
Yeah,
dead.
vocal.
nigga,
out.
that's what. Man, behind the scenes shit for anybody. Well, probably everybody who, cause I know at least Don Dreezy. I don't know about Mudbutt Killer, but probably Mudbutt Killer too. Came from being Cybergoons, being NWE fans. There was a live stream that MWE did on Vocal a mean ass minute ago with fucking Andy from Triple Threat Products that I tried to edit and get on YouTube as a fucking ass my way, but it was such a bad thing. It was real bad because compared to the live stream, the recording that it saved from it, the videos somehow end up desync from each other using Vocal. And the questions that can pop up on the screen from Vocal didn't even come in at the right time that they did on the live stream because I was there live. And Vocal just fucks up the entire recording.
Vocal was some shit.
Yeah.
Some bullshit. Yeah, but that's how I heard of the good group. That's how I met you motherfuckers. When I was intimidated by D Black.
Man,
I'm still intimidated by D Black. No bullshit.
how you gonna be intimidated by a nigga? Whatever.
I forgot who was the other Oh yeah, Carol. I mean, I'm scared of Carol.
Oh, nigga.
I'm scared of Carol. Until she threw me like 90 grand in Animal Crossing bells from my house. So it was lit. So speaking of lit, it was not lit on Monday because a lot of shit was going on that made it made sense, but I guess shit really is happening with Brock Lesnar. So the multi-man match that was announced last week isn't happening because
What?
of Brock Lesnar.
What you mean? He's
What I
just
mean
bouncing?
is that we're not getting the match that they announced last week at Extreme Rules.
He's not showing up.
The thing is, I don't know what the match has to do with him necessarily because he wasn't even going to be in the match. But I'm guessing we're just not going to have a title match for a while. He's like, yeah, because of contractual obligations, the multi-man match isn't going to take place anymore.
What?
Is that like storyline arc or real
I
life?
kind of feel like it's real life going into storyline.
Jesus.
Man,
But what I don't get is why is the match canceled when the champion wasn't going to be in it?
I don't know, man.
This McMahon has some explaining to do.
He ain't gonna
Or
explain shit,
the
damn it.
Triple H needs to come out and do to Brock Lesnar what Vince Russo did to Hulk Hogan.
You will never see that
Yeah.
piece of shit here again.
Damn.
But we are getting Lashley versus Reigns at Extreme Rules.
Hey,
I
fuck with it.
would just rather have Brock sit out his contract and Vince McMahon. I mean, Triple H.
I would rather see that belt every Monday night. 8 to,
Yeah.
8 to, 8
That's
to
what I'm
11.
saying. I'd rather see somebody Vince Russo, Brock Lesnar.
Like, if Stardom can do it, WWE can do it. Stardom
So-
took their belt back.
Yo, can
WWE
we technically just say that Dolph Ziggler is the fucking
Yep, Dolph Ziggler
Universal
is the
Champion?
man right now.
The man.
Dave, you're distracting me from my job. So
These are great distractions, by the way.
yeah, amazing distraction.
Oh, that chick with the shirt
Yeah,
and
there's
shit?
just a bunch of them. If you scroll up, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thread, but I can't do
Yep,
that right
a
now.
lot of Asian chicks, yep.
Absolutely.
I ain't even see the rest of them because I was working
Yeah,
on shit.
amazing. So then we got the Revival versus Reigns and Lashley again, but this time the Revival get the win and they pin Roman.
And then Bobby looking at Roman like, what the fuck, yo?
Also, shout out to the referee for telling Bobby to flip his headband inside out because I had the Nike logo and they ain't trying to pay that kind of money.
Damn.
Like he was gonna, yeah. They just told him like, yeah, flip your headband over. And he's like, oh shit, just flips it over.
He don't know better than rocking
Yeah,
name brand shit.
they ain't trying to pay money.
Surprised they ain't make fucking CM Punk use an armband for his fucking
I know, right? Like a big ass sleeve,
Pepsi tattoo.
just come out of wrestling in a turtleneck.
Since they had to edit that shit out of fucking
Yeah, the
games.
games. Pepsi
Yeah,
and
because-
Cobra Commander.
Apparently, the tattoo artists and shit there's a whole different set of rules for that shit.
Yeah, no,
when it comes
Randy
to video
Orton.
games.
Randy Orton's tattoo artist is trying to sue, like the games, for featuring the tattoos and shit.
I'm like, nigga, it's his body. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man, I own that. My body.
That would be like me suing whoever made up vitiligo for putting me
Right.
with vitiligo in a fucking video game. I'm
It's
like,
like
look,
me
I'm
suing the
suing you.
WWE for having the exact same ending to their WrestleMania shit.
Right?
That I was like,
They stole
so
a
how
lot
the
of
hell did
people's
WrestleMania 30 end the exact same way that my WrestleMania shit ended?
And they stole your idea.
Nigga, it
the
was
same year the streak ended in your series was the same
Yep.
year the streak ended at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but he ended the streak with Michael McGillicuddy.
Yeah, Michael McGillicuddy.
yeah. But you need to realize there was a bunch of shit that went on in that final sequence to that thing that was the exact same as mine. Okay, a guy who didn't win the Royal Rumble and wasn't even supposed to be in the main event at WrestleMania, real life Daniel Bryan in the storyline shit, me, ended up hitting fucking a person in the match who was I think we both ended up hitting the fucking champion with a running move, and then ended up making the person who was supposed to main event and won the Royal Rumble tap out.
Yep.
Oh no,
Holy God, coincidental.
that was a and then oh no.
Oh Jesus. Okay. What else? Curtis Axel got a win over Matt Hardy. So
Yeah.
the B team
Yeah,
has
They're
some
trolling
steam.
them.
Yeah, we're getting
They're
that match. We're actually getting that NXT role. Alicia Fox is back. She was backstage, chilling, hanging out.
The cutest but craziest black chick. No, she's not the cutest black chick. There's more black chicks out there. The crazy one out of all the black chicks is in there.
I liked her with her crazy angle.
yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, especially when she was leader of the Survivor Series team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she had her
She
do
said,
that crazy
"Captain
gimmick,
speaking."
and then she was going up against a Paige who just got called up and became
Yep.
champion. I feel like if they was going to do that drastic of a gimmick change with her, then she should have beat Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see her champion with that gimmick.
Yeah,
I would like to
Um,
see her have
Chelsea
a longer
Green was in
championship
Impact.
run.
the closest we
Maybe
got
have
is when
her-
she became captain.
Maybe when the Nia Jax run is over with Alexa, maybe she can go against Alexa.
Nia Jax is a face again.
Yeah,
I-
you know,
I'm
it was
confused.
just
I don't know what's going
fucking
on.
it was just some rivalry shit with
It is just a
Ronda.
mess.
Yeah,
A mess.
they don't pay
With the
attention
women's
to shit.
division?
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole face heel dynamic.
Yeah, well, apparently, speaking of that, I fucking saw Enzo with his interview with Stone Cold, and he said it, like, when we had
Wait, he mentioned
Mickey
the
James.
payoff.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't read that. Yeah.
yeah, he was supposed to be revealed to be just using Nia Jax, and he was supposed to be, fucking around with Alexa Bliss. And then that was supposed to be how Nia ended up having a complete face turn. And that's the reason. That's the reason why they like rewrit all that shit, and the reason why, like, all of a sudden, we ended up with a heel Mickey James out of nowhere.
Because Enzo's supposed to be fucking with Nia.
Okay, so now it makes sense.
Yeah,
Enzo's supposed to be fucking with Nia. Nia would fall in love with Enzo. And then Enzo would turn on her, saying like, "I wasn't fucking with you. It's this, that, and all that. He was fucking with Alexa." And they would make fun of her, and then she would win at WrestleMania anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
because
At least they saved the storyline in a way.
Sounds like a mess.
Yeah, it does sound like a mess.
It was.
Yeah, and Enzo went and said the reason why he didn't tell WWE is because when he first heard about, like, the whole rape allegation shit, he went and he was calling his lawyer and everything else and asking them, he's like, call who you need to call and call the police department or whatever and see. He's like, am I under investigation for rape? And that's what it was, because I don't know, because I can only take his word for it because he's the only one speaking out about the situation, but he went and said he asked them, they said, no, you're not under investigation, so he never said jack shit to anybody.
All right, so I got the question. Now that we found out the rape investigation was dropped and it was a complete other lie, did WWE handle it correctly by
No.
releasing them?
Nah,
I mean,
they went with the you're guilty until
Yeah,
you're proven innocent.
but they
instead of
have the
other
zero
way around.
tolerance policy. Because they have to appeal to everybody. Because the WWE umbrella is just gigantic with sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and despite what
Didn't
everybody else thought, apparently, according to Enzo, Vince was actually the one who liked Enzo, and Triple H was the one who didn't.
Wow.
Because he
So-
said the reason why him and Big Cass, as popular as they were in NXT, never became tag team champions is because he said kind of rightfully so, but Triple H felt that he would fuck if
So
he
do you
invested
think-
that type of confidence in him.
And what
So
happened when they gave him the cruiserweight title?
so if let's say like hypothetically speaking, let's just if they would WWE be like in hot water if they would have held out until like this went through and then
Yeah.
released them or like kept them?
They would have had to suspend him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As,
they wouldn't just have him
As
on
soon
TV
as-
like defending and
I
wrestling.
mean, yeah, they would have had to take them off TV, but I felt like I don't know. It's like I, I'm
they
not-
jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They jump to conclusions. It's just like I'm like I don't like rape. Like
But
I
they-
don't
I don't
they
like
also-
like rape.
I
Like,
don't like
I'm-
rape.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, rape
You heard it-
as
you
a
heard it here,
crime.
folks. Yeah,
As a
but
crime, it's like
not
messed up. But it's like nowadays, it's
So
like
you don't like rape as a crime, but is there some kind of other way that rape is?
Yo, what do you mean?
Yeah, you never know because full disclosure for everyone here, well anybody who watches the show, before the show started, I would have made a joke like, "Oh, you know, because I've recently been going back and playing the original Fable,
Fable.
and I wouldn't have said, oh, the only thing that Fable's you know the one thing that Fable's missing." I was like, rape. And then Dave's fucking retort to that was, "Oh, you don't like Fable?
You don't like Fable? I'm the only one that's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, what do you like? You don't like Fable?
Yeah, man.
Is that why you don't like Fable, dog?
Come on, man. You tell me you don't like Fable, man.
What's wrong with
Please
Fable?
don't rape people in real life or in Fable,
Nah.
please. Thank you. Or in D Black's RPG Maker.
Oh no, that happened, but they ain't. I'm mad I had to
Like-
start that shit from
like,
scratch because
I mean,
doing
I was
work
trying
with it.
to, I was trying to say it was like as a like rape is like a
Yeah, it's terrible.
terrible. It's a terrible act to do to somebody. But like
Yeah, but,
nowadays we just kind of have this like people are like putting fake crimes against people just to like be spiteful.
Yeah, I just wish that that crime was punishable both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in,
Yeah.
people that did it get punished, and
Sorry.
people that
Oh.
didn't do it get punished by the person that accused them gets punished.
Yeah, 'cause
I completely agree that there should be some punishment for false accusations.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's-
some
Especially
states.
when it ends with like either the incarceration of
Yeah,
the person being accused, or the person like loses their job and pretty much their life is ruined due to these
I mean,
accusations.
there are some states that like punish them for it. I've seen that. I've seen that
yeah,
online.
but it's just like we need
It's
more.
just-
It needs to be,
overall, it's like I think there was a girl in college who false being like gang raped or some shit, and then she admitted she lied to it, and now she's about to do time, like a year and a half or
Good.
something like that.
good.
I know there was a football player.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That-
Yeah, he did
Where-
jail. He
yeah.
he was like a star, and he didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, that was the old one years
he,
ago.
Yeah.
pressed,
Yeah,
he pressed charges on her.
Yeah, he came out and pressed charges.
yeah, because he lost 15 years of his time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
of
a lot
his
of
life.
time.
He basically he can't make a career in the NFL.
Nope.
now.
Especially
Even-
not Vince McMahon's XFL.
Yeah.
Anybody that had a previous
Even though they proved that it
be.
was even if they proved that it was fake, he can't get a job.
he
Vince
can't
McMahon,
get
you
that
can go hire
job like
Cap
if he
or
was
Tebow.
if he was a top
Nigga,
NFL.
you gotta remember he was a top prospect when he went to jail. It's 15 years later. You gotta remember, dude,
Yeah.
you're 30,
Yeah.
35 years old.
Yeah, you're
Nah.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, gonna be coming out with the Tony Romo tech and the commentators too. I don't know why people don't like listening to Tony Romo speak. It's really good.
I like Tony Romo.
Yeah, when he does
actually,
comedy,
like,
yeah, he's really good.
he gets in depth with
Yeah,
shit.
people are like, oh, he's terrible. I'm like,
I
what
just
are
don't
you
like how
talking
he's
about?
forced there, but yeah.
Oh. No, but I'm talking about like insight. Like he knows his shit. And everyone's like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
could you
knows
please-
what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, could you please just get?
Simplify it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't people getting mad because he like him being a football player? He knew like what plays
Yeah,
they
sees
were
everything.
about to go. Yeah, so he knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, he's the eye in the sky. And everyone's just like, oh, that's
Yo,
terrible.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yo,
Yo,
Troy Aikman did the same shit
Yeah.
where he would be calling the Cowboys plays before they ran them.
John
Yeah.
Madden. John
this
Madden was out here
situation-
scribbling all over the place. He's gonna go this way. He's gonna go that way. Yeah, see this man over here. X circle 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 line.
XXX to
Yeah, it's like
and whatnot.
that dude. They released a video. That's crazy. Like a posthumous
oh,
video
that sad video.
of him. Yeah, and it's like him attending his own funeral.
Yeah,
Wait, who?
XSS
XXX
Tentacion.
Tentacion. Yeah, it's like him
Oh.
attending his own funeral. Some crazy shit. I mean, you guys are just going back and forth here with this. You know, we just see as women. We saw the Authors of Pain on
For the
Monday.
first time.
Oh,
in,
for real?
Saw the
months.
Authors of Pain. They faced these
Nigga.
two jobbers. One of them was. It's funny because they were named Rich and Rex Gibson. We know a Rich and we know a Rex,
Yeah.
but they're not Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's tall, one of them's light skinned.
Hey, but we know a Tyrese Gibson.
Black tie.
Hey, I fuck with
What
Black
more do
Tie.
we want from him? I don't know.
What more do you want from me?
What else? Yeah, we had the Alexa Bliss segment. She came out with Mickey James, started talking to her, yada yada yada. Natalia came out saying that she didn't come back from her vacation at Tahoe alone. And then they bring out Nia Jax.
Speaking
A
of
face
Tahoe,
Nia
if you did not see those photos,
I just saw Paige's Instagram.
so on the Instagram, Lana has like the hottest photo with Nia Jax, in my opinion. You know,
I don't follow Lana or Nia Jax.
I ain't on
Lana's
Instagram,
interesting.
man.
I think
Lana's
I
an
only follow
ex-
Paige, Alexa Bliss, and
if Lana wasn't a WWE superstar, I think she'd be an exhibitionist.
Damn, son.
She is that comfortable with her body. It's
Jesus, Dave.
she is that comfortable with her
So-
body.
Hey
she-
man, you know ain't nothing wrong with that.
She
bro.
would not do
So
Western,
she
she'd be out here
would, so she would be
showing-
over there running the Kelly gimmick except in real life. Because if
With no
anybody
Mike
don't
Knox.
remember, that was Kelly
Mike
Kelly's
Knox.
original gimmick. She
Yeah,
was
until
an
Mike Knox
exhibition.
came up.
Here's the thing: they ruined the gimmick like right off the bat because one of those days when she was on ECW and she came out to do her fucking little strip and shit, and Mike Knox didn't stop her. Like I don't know, I think she had a wardrobe
She had poker
malfunction.
card. Yeah, she had like.
Yeah, and then she covered herself up. I was like, what kind of exhibitionist covers themselves up, man?
Mm-hmm. And then they had the extreme strip poker.
Yeah, and then you
Which
actually had
was-
titties out. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, you cheated. I don't even know how to cheat. Freaking Maria.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to cheat. And they started taking their clothes off.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah, that was great. I didn't think that was actually going to happen, yo. I
that was
just
that was
watching
the
the
main
show.
event. That closed out that
Yeah.
show. Balls Mahoney just sitting there amazed and titties everywhere, censored.
Yeah,
Ass and titties.
that shit was
Ass.
crazy. I didn't
It
think they
was-
would go that far, yo. I was
Yeah.
like, word.
You didn't think they would go that far. I do like they had someone fucking on television the year before.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
you're
still,
right about
man.
that.
Edge caught a damn boner on Monday Night Raw. And
Yeah,
then
and
then
Lita got caught with a
JR
titty
made a
out.
joke about it, and then coach was like, "What do you expect?"
Yeah, Lita got caught when she wasn't supposed to from the
Yeah,
way
she had
that
a whole
they
titty out.
switched it. Yeah, titties just
Had a
straight
whole
out.
titty out. When I first got YouTube on my own, that was the first video I went to look for. And guess what I found? A
Titties.
screamer. It was like, yeah,
Oh,
they turned the camera.
fuck that screaming shit, yo.
Like,
When you said that, I was like, oh, what? I was like, oh, yeah. That
Yeah, like
shit.
right when they were gonna turn the camera to like see the titty. I'm like,
I hated that shit.
Yeah, but
You know
whatever.
the old school YouTube trends, that and
Yeah,
Rick Roll.
Yeah, like you know the stuff that kids do now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go on YouTube and find this pay per view and whatever. I was doing that when I first got YouTube. Like, yeah, I could find anything on here. No,
Yeah.
I can't.
Used to
'Cause
watch.
I'm gonna get
full
screamers.
Used to watch full fucking seasons of Bleach and shit.
Yeah, now they'd be like, yeah, you want to watch this on WWE Monday Night Raw? Like, sure, screamer. Like, son of a bitch. Okay.
Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Riot Squad versus Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Ember Moon took a complete backseat to what happens afterwards. And a lot happened afterwards.
It's not a
Because-
heel. It's not a heel turn though.
Because Bailey absolutely put a beating
Yeah.
on Sasha Banks. Cursed at her.
You
Beat
ain't
ass.
shit.
You ain't shit. What do we get from this? They going to counseling.
Oh,
Couples
God.
therapy,
Is,
bro.
is that the reason why we got Team Hell No day after?
Yeah, it's very coincidental that we got those two back to back. That was something. We'll get to that. What else? No Way Jose, Mojo Rawley.
Is it a heel? Is it a heel turn though?
No.
No. Because it's justified that because they've been beating each other up for a while now.
So how come Kurt didn't put Sasha in counseling when she beat her ass
She
backstage
did.
in the locker room?
She did. It wasn't on TV. It was on internet stream.
No, I mean now. You're talking about now with Bailey, right?
With Bailey, he put Bailey in counseling, and then on WWE.
No, I mean before. Remember, like a couple weeks ago, I think it was
Yeah.
a month ago, where Sasha smashed her like Bailey's face in the locker or whatever.
Yeah, I guess it just reached a boiling point. I guess this is the boiling point where like Bailey.
Hey, the thing is, yo, didn't Sasha not fucking jump her both times
think
when
every
Bailey
time-
attacked her?
I think every
attacked
time they
Sasha, she
fought
jumped her.
before Sasha won, she walked off. I think this is the first time Bailey beat the crap out of Sasha and Bailey walked off. Because
Meanwhile, Bailey
work
couldn't
on-
do this during the title match against Alexa Bliss with the.
Nope.
Like,
No
yeah,
candlestick.
they nerfed her. I mean,
The whole
these
fucking basis behind that feud was
Steve Blackman. I've
been Yeah.
watching stuff with.
the whole basis
You know.
behind that feud was Bailey don't know what to
Yeah.
do with a stick.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nice.
Bailey, they nerfed Bailey in that sense.
They
but
nerfed Bailey. Also, this is a new patch.
Yeah,
This is Bailey. the
NXT
new
Bailey was
Bailey.
OP as fuck, but like until Oscar showed up.
Asuka.
Oh, P, thinking she beat like 2 people.
Yeah, her biggest matches were Sasha and
Naya.
Nia. Yeah, but she beat Nia with a guillotine.
Oh, when she I still hate that she John Cena her way through
Yeah,
that
man.
shit. Nigga, because at the time, Nia's finishing move was that fucking leg drop.
Their leg drop.
And she took like 6 of them or some shit, and then she kicked out.
Yep. Around there.
Why?
What else happened? Then we had Owens and Strowman versus Corbin and Balor, which was won by Strowman and Owens. Strowens. And he ends up chasing Kevin Owens backstage.
Oh, and this nigga flipped his car and made
and
that
he
shit
flipped
smoke.
his car over.
What the fuck he needed his keys for then?
I don't know.
I just started thinking about that
Mhm.
right now.
Give me my
What
keys. Give me
what
my
he
keys.
need his keys for then?
His car was flipped over.
Like, why would Braun have needed his keys to flip that shit over?
Exactly. Also, Strowman said he was looking for the guy who looks like he has a bowling ball on.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, dog. And then we got the main event of Dolph Ziggler with Drew Mack versus the arsonist, the architect arsonist that burns it down on Monday night. Yeah. They're running out of nicknames. That was a good match, but of course, you can't have a good match in WWE.
Yeah, that was like the only match of the night that I caught. Yo, said then I was still fucking tired, and then
That was a hell of a match.
I was
And
asleep.
then
It
we
said
realized-
I just came out of like unconsciousness from being asleep to see Drew McIntyre come in
Yeah,
and
Drew
cause a DQ.
McIntyre.
And then I
It was like-
realized later that night that we went a whole WWE Raw without Elias Samson. Elias.
Mhm.
Damn.
Last week he just performed.
Yeah.
This week he stood home, I guess.
Walk. What a lie.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to say something. Fucking going all the way back to the whole Enzo shit.
Mhm.
Fucking, it was funny because when Enzo was talking to Stone Cold, he went and fucking he started doing a Bray Wyatt impersonation because like he said that Bray Wyatt pretty much called it the entire time, yo. Because he said even back to the NXT days, Bray would just beat it in the back like whenever the fuck Enzo would say anything, and then he was like, "Boy, you gonna go up in a ball of flames. You gonna go up in a ball of flames." So I was like, dude.
Was he that arrogant back then?
He's gonna go up in
Yeah.
a ball of flame.
Yeah.
And now Big Cass is out for whatever reason.
Big Cass.
Did we
Large
cover that?
Colin.
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, Large Colin.
Large Colin.
He'll be in the Impact Zone soon.
That sounds gross. Large Colin.
Colin.
Well, if you
Green.
say it incorrectly,
Large
Nah.
Colin.
He'll
Large
probably go
Colin.
large
bigger.
colon.
He'll probably be in fucking Japan.
No,
Nah.
if New Japan
Actually,
got
he
rid of
might
Cody.
actually be a draw in Japan just because of how big he is.
He might.
But they had Cody Hall.
He might be in the Bullet Club. You don't know.
But they had Cody Hall, the son of Scott Hall, who was like 7 feet tall, and they still got rid of him.
Yeah, that's true.
Scott Hall's son.
Yeah,
No, Cody Hall, not Scott.
Cody Hall.
yeah, Scott Hall's son.
Cody
Cody
Hall.
Hall.
I never heard of this guy.
Really?
And the funny, cause I didn't
Cody-
even know until like later that fucking Austin actually trained with the nigga.
Cody Taylor.
Yeah, Austin
Hall?
and him talk a lot.
Yeah,
He's 6'10".
Yeah.
yeah,
He Austin height.
yeah.
But he was in New Japan, but they got rid of him. Now he's in Pro Wrestling Noah. Ooh, speaking of Pro Wrestling Noah, the rumor from last week that I broke on the show is real. September
Oh, yeah.
1st, Marufuji's 20th anniversary show. We will see Naomichi Marufuji versus Kenta.
The same day as All In.
Hideo Itami.
The same day as All In, nigga.
Oh, but it won't be live. I always watch Noah on tape delay, so it's okay. It's alright.
Of course, Cody Hall's.
But that is
Girlfriend.
interesting that the same day
course.
as All In.
Yeah.
Of course, Cody Hall's girlfriend is Asian.
Still talking about Cody Hall. I'm talking about prime time Kenta
Mhm.
going to Japan and being Kenta.
So he's legit just going to be Kenta over there?
I think so. Actually, no, because his name wasn't written in all caps. I think they just put Hideo Itami.
Oh,
Now that I think about it, because usually whenever his name would be out there, damn, somebody fell. Usually when they would put his name in Japan, it would just be Kenta all caps. But I did notice that it was just like Kana characters. So it might be Hideo Itami. But that response he got from the crowd when they showed that promo on the screen was amazing. Like they popped for the WWE symbol, and then they just pop louder when he just shows up on the screen. It's amazing. That's gonna be a hell of a show. I just hope they put on a hell of a match. And maybe Kenta will be like, you know what, man, I'll just stick around. I'll stay. But I do like him in 205 Live now. He's just a prick.
Who, Kenta?
Yeah, just doing whatever it takes to win.
They
We
changed
got
him to Kenta?
no?
Oh, that was his
Oh.
previous ring name.
I know that. I thought they changed it officially.
No.
To Kenta.
No,
No.
he's gonna wrestle in Japan again, so he might go back to Kenta for that day. What else happened? Okay, SmackDown. Daniel Bryan, Luke Harper had a match. Because I'm guessing, you know,
I didn't see it, but I'm assuming it was really good because they usually
It was
have
pretty
really
good.
good matches.
pretty good.
Usually anything with Luke Harper is pretty good.
Yeah, that dude's underrated in the ring. But it started off with a Miz TV promo with the Bludgeon Brothers. And Daniel Bryan came out. Said he just wanted to face one of them. And that ended up being Big Luke.
Big Luke.
What else? The New Day they drank like a pancake blend. And they put pancakes in a blender. And then Xavier Woods drank it.
I thought you was gonna say they just drank fucking straight up pancake batter. Yo, I was
No,
like, man, that's nasty,
gosh.
son.
That's disgusting. Rusev faced Xavier Woods, which is a really good match.
Who
Really,
came out
really
on
good.
top?
Who's the number one contender, Dave?
Rusev
Who's
Day,
got to
nigga.
look strong?
Yeah.
Rusev,
dude.
who's a heel again. You know, changes per week.
Mm-hmm.
Week
by week
fans
basis.
still, the crowd still
He's
cheers him.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
tweener.
Rusev
He's
Day,
pretty
he
much
still
a
does-
tweener right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
They chant Rusev Day. His hand still pumps. He still pumps his fist when
Yeah.
he does it.
So we were supposed to have Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke for the United States Championship.
But Shinsuke got bit by a
Shinsuke
dog.
was actually
Police
bitten
dog.
by a dog
Yeah,
at a live event.
At a live event.
Like
Yeah.
this actually happened.
In his
He got
leg.
bitten by
Yeah.
a security dog.
Now, why would the dog do that?
Did they put the dog down?
Damn, Dave.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they did. What, yo?
That's usually what they do, though. Like
yeah.
when someone's dog just goes on a rant, we gotta put him down.
He's like, no, man, but he's police, nigga. We can't.
I would say, yeah.
No, even
After
police
investigating ourselves, we find out we did nothing wrong.
Don't. Yeah, you know,
The dog bit the hell out the dude. No.
man, because every single time I see a report, it just says, "Oh, Shinsuke got bit by a dog." Yo, you think
Mhm.
it's like a little nibble, but if it was
No.
like a fucking,
No.
All right,
Like a
how
little
did he
chihuahua.
end up getting bit by this dog?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they didn't specify. They just said it was a security dog for the arena.
So could WWE sue over that?
Shinsuke could, if he chooses, if he knows
But could
how.
WWE sue over that? Because
Yeah.
that's a contract superstar.
Yeah,
Did it
absolutely.
by yeah.
If they choose to, unless they just paid him, they paid him a lump sum behind Shinsuke's back.
Probably.
We
How-
settled out of court. What do you
I
mean?
want to
we?
see the bite mark though.
Who is we?
Who is we? I know. Say
Are you French?
There's no timetable for Nakamura's return and the status for the weekend
That
show
sucks.
in Japan.
Like, nigga, that shit must have been.
I need to
bad,
see
dude.
what this wound looked
like
like.
that sucks.
Cause to take
Like,
him
you
out,
think that it's
like
not
that?
even like a wrestling injury. It's just terrible. But instead, we did get a United States Open challenge. I always love those, and the response was from Eric Young.
Yeah. I heard the match was boring as fuck. I
Yeah,
didn't see it. Yeah.
sadly, he went for a swanton. I mean, a twist of fate, and my God, it was horrible. Like, I feel like they didn't have. Like, I guess you can kind of tell that it was last minute or put together, but it wasn't there.
I kind of was excited for that rivalry between Shinsuke and Jeff.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah!
It's just because, oh man.
But eventually, I do want to see Hardy versus Young down the line again. But right now, it didn't work out too well. And then that match ended in a DQ because the rest of Sanity got in the way, and Paige came out and made a 6-man tag between Sanity versus the Usos and Jeff Hardy.
Man, Manny over there spitting that fucking face commentator propaganda.
What?
Man, the DQ happy because the Usos came out and started fucking fighting niggas. And then when they was fighting the rest of Sandy outside the ring, fucking Eric
Nah,
Young
man.
went back in the ring, and then one of the Usos jumped in and beat his ass.
Nah, man.
So then DQ.
Alexa Bliss kicked Mickey James in the face. Alexa Bliss ruined that friendship. What are you talking about? Mickey James totally did a roundhouse kick the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Mickey James totally
Face
did
commentator
this.
propaganda.
But yeah, we did get a 6-man tag match, which was won by the Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and the Usos. I don't like that Sanity has already had their first loss
Yeah.
in the main roster.
Just give him like a month and a half or something, man.
Their very first match, official match, and they lose.
Who took the pin? Alexander Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Alexander Wolf.
Not Eric,
I'll
not
assume
Eric
it.
Young.
Aaron Young's a former world champion. And Damo too. Sorry, Killian Dane.
Nigga, everybody's a former world champion, man.
Not Alexander Wolf. Hence why he took the pin. Becky Lynch versus Sonya Deville. Becky Lynch won that match. Not much. That match felt like it had a lot of commercial breaks on it, for me at least. I feel like every time I looked up from like my phone or something, it was like a break.
That's why I'm telling niggas, fucking just wait and then watch the show and watch wrestling and some shit.
Yeah,
But
I feel
if
like
you want
there's
to see
a
it
lot of
live, then
breaks.
just watch it live. Cause watch wrestling, you cut out the commercial breaks. That show be like an hour and a half, man.
Yeah.
Cut out a full fucking half hour for commercials.
Then we got another promo from Zelina Vega about her compadre Andrade Cien Almas, saying that where's the competition? If there's no competition,
Quit fighting the
Where he at?
hometown niggas.
then that's it. We haven't had a match for her in weeks.
hmm
What's it gonna take?
I want to see her in a match. She,
Again, at least. She had a
Yeah.
match at NXT. She faced Candice. James Ellsworth came out, spitting his game, talking all that shit.
What he was mansplaining something
He
to.
was yapping away, and then Paige came out saying, "Oh yeah, because Oscar wasn't
Oh
there."
yeah, he's like, Oscar is in here, so blah
Yeah.
blah blah. You'll
Mhm.
face her next week.
Yep. So we're actually getting this match. We're getting an intergender match, mixed match.
James Ellsworth versus Oscar.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
They already had it with him and Becky Lynch before he got
Mhm.
dropped the first time, and he got his ass
That's crazy.
beat by
Like,
Becky.
you get rid of Big Cass and you bring in
James Ellsworth.
They gotta fill in the salary cap. Fuck it.
with James Ellsworth.
Why
Oh
not?
God,
He's probably worth more than.
that's like me signing Kwame Brown in NBA Live Dynasty mode.
Why not, man?
Cause
If you
why?
fulfill his potential, man, he
No,
can do something.
No.
Come on, man.
No. I remember I signed Patrick Ewing from free agency to a 1-year deal.
Hey, Kwame Brown can just be glad he's not going to go down in history as the worst fucking number 1 draft pick bust in the history of the league, though.
Next to Greggy.
No, fucking. Even though Greg Oden was fucking injury prone as a motherfucker, nigga, he. For the little
Greg
that he did.
Oden.
He probably still did better than fucking Anthony Bennett.
Hold on.
Kwame
Damn.
never won a ring, right?
No. Oh no, I think he. Hold on.
Did he get one with the Heat when he was just on the bench injured the whole time?
I don't think so.
I remember somebody saying they carried Kwame Brown's
Because I think, like, not counting Kwame Brown, we've only since the 2000 draft, we've only had 3 first-round picks that won championship.
Yeah, Kwame Brown ain't got a championship.
He has one?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so there's 3. It would be Kyrie, Andrew Bogut.
Bogut was the
James.
first pick?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, 3. Andrew Bogut, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James.
Dave, who is this crackhead?
That's crazy, Andrew Bogut. But yeah, the ending of SmackDown after the also the match ended by DQ because other bearded guy came in, bald bearded guy, Eric Rowan.
Bald bearded guy.
And then we got some fake pyro sound, and out comes the big red machine. And of course, me not being surprised by anything Kane does, I thought he was just gonna come out and chokeslam Daniel Bryan. Like I thought he was gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you out and chokeslam you." Nope.
Nope. He cleaned house,
clears
and the
out,
Bludgeon
cleans
Brothers.
house, and extends his arms.
Yeah, and then they
And
hugged
then-
it out, nigga.
Team
Daniel
Hell
at
No
first-
is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Paige came out. I gotta take advantage. Motorcycle. I gotta take advantage of the situation. So at Extreme Rules, it's gonna be the Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No.
So that's where they were going with that whole jumping fucking Daniel Bryan shit.
Right. But wouldn't it be Team Hell Yes No? So
Nah,
Daniel
man,
Bryan,
fuck that. Because Hell No sounds better.
But Daniel Bryan isn't pro yes. I mean, he's not pro no anymore.
It don't matter, man.
Is that a tampon?
Oh no.
A tampon, goddamn.
Oh, no, that's a banana. I was about to fucking say.
Okay.
Dave,
I remember all her video. Her videos were.
What
I
happened?
don't know what happened to her. She used to do some crazy stuff on Facebook. I totally forgot about her. Yeah, that chat has gone to hell. So yeah, a lot of
Is it really hell though?
no,
Nah, if that's hell, man, I'm
no,
trying to go.
I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to go to Doom Hell that I saw yesterday.
Oh, man.
That's
See, speaking of fucking video games, there's this game that's coming out called Agony. Now, that is a great depiction of hell. And it's a shame that that game will be censored to shit.
Man.
And it's
But
a shame that it's
Like, just look up a video about it or some of the pictures of the enemies, and I'm like, yeah, this is shit I expect to see in hell.
It's a shame that it succeeds. That's the worst fucking Joey Styles line ever. Like, absolutely the worst Joey Styles line ever.
Hey, man, he could have said it like the Spinners.
Oh my god.
It's
Like,
a shame.
I still can't believe like he said that on pay-per-view. Uncensored.
Hey, it
uncut.
was an ECW paper.
My lord.
He good.
My boy just blurted that out with no remorse. And then you figure out 2 years later that shit actually happened.
Oh, yeah, who was it? Mike Awesome?
Mike Awesome.
Yeah.
Mike
Suicide
Awesome!
died by Mike Awesome. And it's a shame he didn't succeed in taking his own life. 2 years later, succeeds in
Hey,
taking
man,
his own
that's
life.
somebody who obviously made a comment about something they had knowledge of.
That boy was shooting in that entire match. He walked away from 6 figures. Bob, I'm like, oh.
Well, see, he would have been shooting on commentary, and then I would have been
that
shooting
boy
after
was
the match.
Mad. That boy was pissed. Well, I guess we have a headline here on why. Okay. Brock Lesnar is going through some contract issues, and everyone's favorite uncle, Dave Meltzer, discussed the main event changing at Extreme Rules. And he said that it's all strictly a storyline, okay? And he noted that the idea is to have Reigns take on Lashley in a singles match. Reigns will then face Lesnar at SummerSlam, but that is subject to change.
All right, man. So nigga, you got that salt. You got that grain of salt for me, man. Cause I need to take that shit right now.
So does this mean that Reigns is gonna win the belt regardless?
And
Probably.
Braun is gonna cash in.
Jesus. Scared the shit out of me. Maybe. But Lesnar does want to return to the UFC, but he has to serve.
Mm-hmm. His suspension.
And doesn't he need to enter the... It says here, yeah. He needs to enter the USADA drug testing pool by tomorrow.
Damn.
If he wants to fight in the UFC by the end of the year. So...
Oh, and fucking Cormier said that he did want to fight with Brock.
Yeah, he wants to fight John Jones. His last two ideal fights would be
John
Jones and
and
Lesnar.
Brock.
And John Jones said, "Why you want to fight me
Yeah.
again? I beat your ass twice."
We had 2 retirements this week from MMA. Or was it 1? No, it was 2. Rashad Evans and Johnny
About
Hendricks.
time. About time
Johnny
he hung
Oh,
it up.
Johnny
Both of
Hendricks
them.
finally retired.
Johnny
God damn,
Hendricks
yo, shit.
finally. Johnny Hendricks missed weight in his own retirement.
Probably. I remember his last fight. He was surprised that he even made weight. I was like, nigga, you were small. Like, he is small as hell. How the hell you miss weight at middleweight, yo?
I'm fit. Yes, I made it.
He was giving. I remember they showed the video when like you had MMA media like making videos of it when he was getting on the scale. He was making excuses for why he was going to miss weight while he got on the scale. I was like, nigga.
You know,
Like,
man,
how do you have like no confidence in your nutrition?
it's
and
like
your
why
weight cut?
train?
You're like, yeah, I'm not even gonna make weight.
Yeah,
Oh
I was about to
shit,
say, like,
I
why
made weight.
bother? Like, why bother? And what else happened in the MMA world? Oh yeah, Lyoto the Dragon.
He signed with
Machida.
Bellator.
He is in Bellator. An 11-year UFC career gone. Goes away winning his last 2 fights, I believe.
Yep.
He won his last fight by knockout. Yeah,
Mhm.
last 2 fights.
Yeah, he fucking
He
hit
knocked out,
fucking. He hit
Vitor
fucking
Belfort.
Vito Belfort with that kick.
the same kick that
Yeah,
Vito
Anderson
Belfort
Silva.
before.
Yeah.
It's his kryptonite.
Yeah.
Straight front kick to the grill. But yeah, how do we feel about
Yeah,
Machida?
Belfort retired too after that fight, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah, that was
I
yeah.
think he did.
Sheesh. Yeah. So how do we feel about Machida?
Well,
It was as far as I know, it was basically a move where UFC was offering the same money as Bellator. So Bellator was like, "Hey, you can get sponsors." It's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
word, okay,
It's a no-brainer for me, honestly.
yeah."
mhm.
I feel like, you know, in a sport where he really doesn't need to like prove too much anymore, he still can. He does have the ability to. But if given the choice of making the same amount of money that you get offered somewhere else, but get to keep your sponsor, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And people are like, oh, you know, this is where all the fighters go to, you know, washed up fighters go to retire.
Hey,
Like,
it's true. Though.
I mean, it is true, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if they're retired fighters that are like on their way out, at least let them make a little extra money before they go.
Yeah.
You know, be set. Like if this is your last, you know, your last tour, like your last year, a couple of months, go ahead and make some more money.
Yeah, it's like you got somebody like Rory McDonald who started getting
McDonald's.
paid. Yeah, I know I slipped that S in by mistake, but still, Rory McDonald who got paid a significant amount of money more at Bellator than he did at the UFC, from what he was saying. And plus, you have Bellator who, for one of their champions, they can say, hey, in their last fight, our welterweight champion beat your welterweight champion. So, yeah.
Interesting. Like it's, I don't know. I would definitely go for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm at that point in my career, I mean, like if I'm like a young gun, I would definitely be in UFC. to get my name out there. But if I'm established, I won championships. I've been doing this for like 10, 12 years in the UFC.
Unless you're Conor McGregor.
That's different, yo. They
Conor
pay
McGregor
him out
showed
the
up in
ass
Bellator.
because of how much of a draw he made himself.
Yeah. Too bad nobody can draw him to the thing that makes him a draw.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Hey,
you want to do this MMA thing again? What?
Man, he got that Mayweather check. He like,
The
I
fuck
don't
is
give
that?
a fuck.
Like, hey, you want to go back to the thing that made you money? No.
No. Nigga, I just made $50 million. Suck my dick.
So he doesn't want to
Okay.
fight again?
It's not looking like it.
No, not at all. Not after he decided to go all WCW backstage assault.
Throw a fucking dolly
Barclays.
through a damn window.
Yeah.
Not if he decided to do all that shit.
That's that living the ultimate bad boy life. Man gonna die of cancer.
Good
Die of
lord.
cancer.
No, damn.
I definitely want whatever you're on. 20 years ago today, the infamous Undertaker, Mankind, Hell in a Cell match.
That's 20 years ago today.
20
Shit.
years ago
shit.
today.
That was the
Shit.
first that was the first actual WWE
See?
pay-per-view that I actually saw.
That's why I mentioned that. Like, this is a very special.
That wasn't the
for
first
D-Black.
WWE. That wasn't the first WWE thing I saw ever. First WWE thing I saw on Hart's Memorial episode.
First WWE first WWE thing I ever saw was a Dude Love and Ultimate Warrior action figure.
Hmm.
At my cousin's house. I'm like, what the hell are these things? They're wrestlers. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
I was
since my
watching
I was
Nitro
at
before
I was at my godfather's house when I saw that fucking pay-per-view and he had a black box. I was like, hold up,
across-
you got pay-per-view.
I was watching Nitro years before I even knew about that.
Yeah, I started watching WWE in 1999.
right in the middle of that Attitude Era and shit.
Yeah, when my cousin came from Puerto Rico, I was like, yo, you got USA? I think so.
And then
Throw that bitch on Monday at 9 o'clock. I'm like, what is this?
it was all there from
Yeah, and
there.
that was it. I was like, this is amazing.
And then it was history from there. And then
And now I developed all this useless knowledge of wrestling that I bring onto the show. Hey.
Yeah, it was.
Hey,
it was
you're
pretty-
like
Here's the thing.
you're
It
like,
was that whole Owen Hart situation, which clued me into. Yeah, this shit's fake as fuck.
Yeah.
you're a human almanac, man. Well, partially
A what?
almanac.
Almanac,
Almanac?
you mean, nigga?
Almanac.
Almanac.
On the Mag Militant?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it on.
Yeah.
Get it on.
I love how it says Mag Militant. It's Teddy Long's theme song.
Yeah.
Feel the way that I try to. That man was a referee. Point.
Yeah. He was a
That man
manager,
started
he was a
from the
referee,
bottom.
and then he became a manager.
He
again,
was
and then
living
he
the
became
American
general
dream. He
manager.
got to go on fucking wrestling
That man
television and
was
call white
he
people
used
crackers
to build
every
the
week.
rings, then be a manager, then be a referee,
And then,
then
be
be
manager, then general
SmackDown.
manager.
general manager. He was the best. He was the best GM. Like,
Yeah, I
his-
love Teddy Long on SmackDown
He was great.
because nobody, if anybody even remotely fucked with him, you're facing the Undertaker.
Yeah.
It doesn't the Undertaker
It didn't
player.
matter where you were in the card. You're facing the Undertaker.
Except then there was that one time when he decided when the Undertaker was fucking with him because he screwed him over against CM Punk.
Mm-hmm. Undertaker was never heel when he came back as the Phenom,
I
Yeah.
don't think he needed to.
even though he killed his father.
Well, he was technically a tweener during that time when Paul Heyman was blackmailing him with the urn or some shit.
Yeah,
He
when he
kidnapped
killed
Paul
his
Bearer.
Yeah, and then the Dudley Boys with the same situation. But, yeah.
Nigga, he squashed the shit out of Dudley Boy.
Oh man, that was a pay-per-view match. He beat the piss out of him. We want you to do the right thing and lay down.
Nope.
I
Beats the
remember.
shit out of him, and then
I
Paul Bearer was like,
remember
"Hey, you saved
one of the
Undertaker."
SmackDown versus Raw pay-per-views where it was like Eddie Guerrero had the Undertaker's urn. Then he had to fight Eddie Guerrero in the
Yeah.
buried alive match.
And then he
Oh, in the
buried
game,
him
you mean?
alive,
I
and then
thought
he
you said
died the
game.
same
Yeah.
year.
He
Mhm,
died
that
the
was,
same fucking
Mhm,
year.
That was
Oh my
SVR
God.
06.
Just
He
like the
died
following year in the next
Chris
wrestling game, Chris Benoit had a storyline with the Undertaker, and then Chris Benoit died.
Mm-hmm.
He had a fucking buried alive match in this. Damn, man.
Mm-hmm. Shit is scary. What else can we talk about? Maurice is a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
Officially, so she won't get deported by
Officially.
Trump. I mean, she wasn't going to, but
Officially, she's becoming a U.S. citizen.
Pourquoi?
Cause you
Cause-
imagine if for some reason if like
ICE came over to her
no
house and
if she
deported her.
wasn't if she didn't become a U.S. citizen and she got
Picked
and
up by
she was
ICE.
with the Miz and then fucking she got deported at some point.
She would have went to Canada. They would have lived in Canada.
No, and I'm saying like after if she ended up getting deported, right? And the Miz found out about that shit, right? And he knows fucking Vince's relationship with Trump, and then he started going off on Vince with that shit.
Mm.
That would be great TV.
Yeah.
That would have been great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have to watch their show.
It would be fucked up, but it would be
It'd
great.
be funny, yeah. It'd be fucked up.
Now
I
you're
mean,
fucked up.
You know what, Vince? You got my wife kicked out of the country. You called ICE on her personally.
Damn.
Headbutts him like Kevin Owens. Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Starting next year, SmackDown will be on Fox. Friday
on
night.
Friday night though, like,
Friday nights beginning October 4th, 2019.
is it SmackDown? Is it It says SmackDown Live Friday nights. It's like,
Mhm.
No. Is it going to be live?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Wow.
This is the
Oh.
weekly 2-hour live event where 52 weeks a year captivate fans with a unique combination of edge of your seat action.
But why
Unpredictable drama.
Friday?
why Friday though?
Here's the
had
thing.
Friday Night SmackDown
I saw an interview with Eric Bischoff where he pretty much said, yeah, he wants to see what's going to happen with the move to Fox, and plus, he also said he's like, I don't know about the move just because he's like, I don't know about everybody else nowadays, but when I was like a teenager on Friday nights, I was out trying to get laid. So
Yeah. It's a tough night for TV.
It's the Friday night death slot from
Mhm.
a television.
It's a lot of shows that do that.
And he also
Like they
brought
mentioned
up a
that.
significant point. If they do continue with Raw on the USA Network, like how the hell are they going to be able to, if something like significant storyline wise goes off on one program and then you have it on another network and then you'll have the network executives get into your ear and be like, okay, why are you doing this here but you aren't doing it here? Or if they try to shake up the lineups every year.
That's a good point.
It's just gonna be interesting. I'd rather see SmackDown on Tuesday.
I like
I
Tuesday
actually like it better spread out just because I'm like, nigga, I don't feel
Or
like
bring
fucking
it, or
watching
take it
5
back.
hours
I mean,
of
it's
wrestling.
Thursday.
Thursday, but legitly live on Thursday, not no.
Tape Tuesday, air Thursday.
Oh, I fucking hate those crowd recorded pre-recordeds. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
You don't like the fans, nigga?
I don't
The
like the
fans?
fucking. I don't like
Yeah,
the
they sound
fake
like a
cheers.
blow dryer, yeah.
I don't like the fake cheers because it
Welcome
comes
to
out.
SmackDown.
It comes out so blatantly fake, and it's
Mhm.
just
You're gonna
like
go one-on-one with the Undertaker player.
WWE already has an attendance issue to begin with for most
WWE
shows.
has a muting issue with Roman Reigns whenever he comes out on pay-per-view.
Yeah, but they also have an attendance issues where, like, if the show, if the arena is practically empty, they move them to
They
where the
move him
hard.
to the front of the camera.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey man, I'm not complaining about a better seat.
Nope. Well, it's not technically a better seat.
Well, not
You'll
a
get
better
the
seat,
same
just the same
view.
spot, but you
I
know,
wish I lived in those countries where I can get a better seat.
countries.
I mean, yeah, in the country, but I live in New York, so in the Northeast, so
Yeah, they're not
Northeast
gonna have an
shows.
empty Barclays.
You're not gonna have empty Barclays. You're not gonna have a empty arena. Period. Not even Jersey. Like, that's a New York crowd.
Oh yeah, I guess definitely. So you're like WWE. We're going to New Jersey. New York? No, New Jersey. New York? No, WrestleMania's in New Jersey. New York?
New York, New Jersey, nigga.
It's
Yeah,
in
New
New
York,
York.
New Jersey.
It's in the New York area.
We're in East Rutherford, New Jersey. New York, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Like, this is New York, isn't it? No, it's New Jersey. No, what part of New York is that? What the fuck was that?
Was a baby.
Okay.
Oh, it's just like motherfuckers complaining about the, like people from Chicago actually complain about them saying that wrestling event taking place in Chicago. It was like, nigga, we in Rosemont.
Yeah. I wonder why WWE doesn't do the United Center anymore in Chicago.
Who knows?
I don't know. Rich Swann officially signs
To the
with
Impact
Impact
Zone.
Wrestling.
Which is funny because that came up after we did our show last week.
His hair is ridiculous now.
I still have not like devoted to actually being able to watch Impact again.
I tend to watch pay-per-views. And then they just ruin everything like the very next day with their tapings. So, speaking of firefighters.
Ruin it. They about to go ruin some fires, nigga.
They found Kane. Pete Dunne. So I haven't seen the second day of the UK tournament. So, I don't know. I guess this is still valid. I guess he's still champion. He has now been champion for 400 days. And
Is
for the
he
first
on-
time in 30 years, there's two WWE champions, two current champions in the WWE with over 400 reigns. The last time this happened was in '88 when Sensational Sherry was women's champion and the Honky Tonk Man was the IC champion.
But there are two
Honky.
championships that haven't been on like the television shows in like over 6 months now.
Just like the women's championship.
Like the Cruiserweight Championship hasn't been on like the televised shows in who knows how long.
Nope.
That's it. Wait, what? The Cruiserweight
Yeah,
championship?
he said it hasn't been on television.
It hasn't been on the televised show in like months, dude.
Yeah.
The Cruiserweight title?
Yeah, the cruiserweight
Yeah.
title.
Well, wait.
No, not including the network. I'm talking about televised. Yeah.
I mean, at that rate, you might as well just. It's gonna be like that because they're not gonna be on.
yeah, I know.
Still
And then
counts.
the UK title shows up on NXT occasionally.
It's like saying that. So nobody in NXT's championship ring counts.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
man.
not
I
on
can't,
TV.
I can't wait till Shikamaru gets a title.
Hey, Shikamaru could be my Intercontinental Champion.
It sounds
D
smoky.
Black, check the chat.
But yeah, that means all the NXT champions rings don't count because they're not on TV.
No, they count. I said that.
No. Because
Well,
I know what that
that's-
entails with that jutsu. That
Oh,
means you would
no.
have to. That means you would have to suck your own dick, yo. I was like, no.
Nope.
Dude, what I miss?
So Stacy Keibler has her second child, and it's not mine.
Oh, you mad?
Absolutely.
You like
Okay.
Stacey Keibler?
Yeah, Stacy Keibler was a huge crush of mine when I was a kid.
Stacey
I had a
Keibler is
poster. I was like 11 years old with a poster of her with like a thong on with no top in my room. That shit was amazing.
So you a leg man? That's what you're saying.
I guess. I'm Stacey
You
Keibler, yeah.
ain't never seen her face, Dave?
Yeah, I've seen her face. I have seen her face. She's a very gorgeous.
Nah, Dave
girl.
likes feet. Confirmed.
Whoa. I rather deal
Ashley
with
like
I
feet.
rather deal with small titties than deal with feet.
Ah,
I like
What?
what a man.
Yeah, he said if he
Feet?
had to choose between feet.
He'd rather deal with.
But who's choosing feet in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Dave.
That's why. That's why he said he'd rather deal with small.
He'd rather
titties.
choose chicks with no titties than feet.
I mean, Jared like feet, but
He'd
you know,
rather
that's a
suck
whole
on
different
Jared
story.
like ass.
You
too,
say
man.
he like ass, man. You need to get the story straight.
He like both, nigga. He like sucking toes and eating ass.
Yeah, Finn Balor has a bruise pretty much near his ass.
Yeah, that's a great transition, man.
Yeah, he posted it. No, because I just looked at the picture. He does have. He has a bruise. Yeah, he put
Nigga,
things
that
comfortable
shit
Corbin.
showed up on my Twitter because I followed Tama Tonga and he liked the pic, yo. I'm like, nigga.
It's funny because the bruise looks like the Balor Club logo. That's funny and disgusting.
Oh, the Day of Reckoning 2 player model for Stacey Keibler actually looks really good.
Yeah, everyone in Day of Reckoning 2 look cool.
Day
What else
of
can we talk
Reckoning's
about?
coming, and remember, I told you, keep your
That's Day of Reckoning
friends close and your enemies. I know, keep your friends.
Day of Reckoning
close and
2
your
barely
enemies.
had any commercials.
What happened, D-Block?
What,
he was
yo?
doing the Day of Reckoning John Cena
Oh.
commercial.
Yeah, nigga, that was about shit, yo. It's a new game.
It's a new game.
It's tearing the streets up, lace some boots and thick, keep up. Overloaded,
babies,
raw
man.
stalls. Need
Can I
to
look
strip
that up?
down their
Can I look
panties
that up and
bras.
play it?
They gonna shut that shit down.
Yeah, never
Sure,
mind.
they probably won't. Maybe they will.
And remember, I told you, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Keep your snacks close and your Gatorade close.
And I'm John Cena, and I'm in this commercial. I'm the WWE champ at this time, but for some reason, I'm the United
Oh.
States champion in the goddamn video game.
No, he wasn't WWE champ at the time.
No, that was
No. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he won the WWE title in 05. Day of Reckoning came out 04. I noticed.
So why don't they?
Day of Reckoning 2 came out 05.
It's because 2K games. Never mind.
No, it was
Never mind.
fuck. What the hell was it called then? It was
Maybe WrestleMania 21.
Yeah, was that the game when he came out and he was all like, what the fuck did he say, yo? He said some shit like, man, oh yeah, he was all, I don't know, he kept coming out and making rap promos about you being a rookie or some shit, yo. And he kept saying you soft in a diaper full of shit or some shit.
Can't remember. I don't know. John Cena
I could have
rapped all the
swore
time.
that was Day of Reckoning, man.
Production manager D Black.
Woo.
Yeah, because he was US champ.
What's our runtime, sir?
Yeah, we gotta close this out.
We are at a solid 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Okay, so we'll close this out. Big events this weekend. You only need to worry about the entire weekend. Tomorrow, 2 wrestling shows at the same damn time are going on. Ring of Honor Best in the World with the triple threat main event between Castle, Shuro from Oklahoma, and Cody for the ROH title. Or if you'd rather see, Ibushi and Kenny Omega versus Naito and Hiromu Takahashi, then you tune in to CEO Cross New Japan when worlds collide.
Cross New Japan.
Jesus, Dave, please. Or you could just watch both events like we're gonna do.
We're gonna dual stream.
And then the rest
As
of the
long
weekend
as we
is
don't have to
CEO
fucking
weekend.
triple stream that shit like we did that one time.
Yeah.
Hey, I need somebody for the tournament.
Dave, back up.
Yeah, we're definitely Skype. In order for me to do the double screen, we have to go on Skype tomorrow. And then next Thursday we'll come back on Discord. That way everyone's happy.
Tournament of power, son.
Dave, you sound like static.
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
Yeah,
because you like doing this thing.
Yeah, you super peaking, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking to my low voice right
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
now.
Make sure you watch all 3 days of CEO so you can see the best fighting game action ever inside a ring.
Hopefully they have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No, I mean I have a playable version of it. Yeah.
Oh, and make sure you don't have no friends around you, yo. If you know how to use a shadow possession jutsu, and don't have your friends telling you to make the nigga suck his own dick.
Yeah.
No.
And they put sand in the potato salad as well. So
And raisins.
And raisins.
and raisins. Korean girls are the prettiest set of Asian girls in my opinion.
Korean girls are. I'm not even gonna say that. We'll just leave it. Let's go. Wrap it up.
Dave, you like women from Thailand?
Thailand girls?
No, don't.
I know he's trying to settle. I know he's trying to set him up.
Dave, just say no.
No.
Say no.
No.
I was just trying. I was like,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
I was like, yo, he tried. I was like, yo, he
I'm
tried to set
about to
him
throw a
up.
lady boy at you, man.
Just
Yeah.
saying if he likes women from Thailand.
Because if
He
you
like-
all go over to Thailand, you think you fucking a chick, most
Yeah,
likely
you're
be
probably
fucking a
gonna.
dude.
You're probably
She's probably-
fucking a young boy.
Yeah, she's probably gonna outmeasure you.
Oh God.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see you guys next week for.
You see, these
Bunch of
niggas are
hell.
disgusting.
Man, I forgot to play the damn wrap up song. Fuck it, we going off with no wrap up song.
Oh, we're going straight silence. Just gonna end.
Yeah.
Like Sopranos.
Straight raw silence.
In
No
Thailand.
lube.